As a father, have you ever wondered what your children truly need from you the most? It's not all the toys, it's not the elaborate trips away, it's not the grand education you're going to provide them, it's not even the advice that you have to give them. What your children truly need from you the most is your presence and your emotional presence. And for us men, us fathers, especially those that have struggled with addiction, alcoholism, destructive behaviors in the past, being emotionally available can kind of feel like a completely foreign concept. So today, I want to discuss why being emotionally present for your children is one of the biggest gifts that you could ever give them, and how sobriety can help you unlock this gift. So before we dive in, I just want to say welcome back to my channel. My name is Dex Murphy, and I'm a transformational coach for men and fathers that struggle with addiction in order to break free and step into a life of freedom, purpose, and empowerment. So let's dive in. So first, I just want to answer the question of what does it really mean to be emotionally available for your children? In simplest terms, this is just about being fully present, open, and responsive to your children's emotions and their needs. It's about creating this space where they feel seen and heard and valued for who they truly are and what they're really moving through in life, and how to express that in a healthy way. In order to be that for another, especially your children, you need to be emotionally present and available for yourself. And by doing so, you know how to identify and truly feel your feelings and emotions, how to express them and navigate through them in a healthy way that's not reactionary, or how to truly feel them without the need to numb out and suppress them, whether through substance or addiction or compulsive behaviors that pull you away from those emotions and the ability to be present. So when you learn how to be emotionally available for yourself, then you can be emotionally available for your children. And when you do this, you create a sense of trust with them, and you create a sense of safety for them that allows them to be authentic, to be in a sense of peace and ease with who they truly are and what they're going through. And this isn't about having all of the answers for them. This isn't about needing to fix all their problems for them or even control their emotions. This is simply about showing up with love, openness, presence, and curiosity about what they're really moving through in order to help them navigate their inner worlds. And this is one of the biggest gifts that you can give your children in order to set them up with a successful, loving, and wholesome life. But let's be real. Addiction makes being emotionally available almost impossible. When we're in active addiction, we are emotionally disconnected. We're numbed out, overwhelmed, and so caught up in our own struggles that there's no space for anybody else, not even the ones that we love, our children. And remember, addiction just isn't about the substances or behaviors that we're addicted to. More so, addiction is about avoiding that pain, avoiding the emotions that we don't know how to process. And when we're so caught up in avoiding emotions, there's no doubt disconnection with, and we cannot be there truly for our children. And at the core, this is a form of neglect and abandonment. And in that disconnection, your children might even end up internalizing it, thinking it's their own fault. And this is the tragedy of addiction. It creates distance and separation when there really truly should be presence and connection. Good news is that sobriety changes everything. When you're sober, you have the capacity and the clarity to start facing your emotions head on. And you're no longer busy running from yourself, which creates the space for you to start showing up for yourself and therefore be able to show up truly for your children. And in recovery, we learn how to process our emotions, even the most painful and difficult ones. We start to develop tools and practices to help us regulate and to stay grounded, even when things are completely overwhelming. And that is exactly what your children need. A father that can hold space for their emotions because he's learned how to hold space for his own emotions. And that is the biggest gift that you can give your children. By being emotionally available for your children, you're not just giving them a better present moment in today, but you're actually shaping their tomorrow and their future. By being emotionally available, now they're growing up feeling secure, confident, safe, and loved for who they truly are. Now they know how to process and navigate their emotions without the need to run from, escape, and numb out their emotions because you've modeled this for them. Think about it. The way that we show up for our children sets the stage for how they show up in all areas of their life. By being emotionally available, you're starting to break cycles of disconnection, and you're giving them the tools in order to thrive in all areas, in their relationships, in their work, and their career, and even as their own journey as parents one day, and how they'll show up for their children, your grandchildren. What a gift. So how can you start by being more emotionally available to your children? Here's 5 practical steps that you can start taking today. 1, practice active listening. When your children speaks, put down your phone, get down on their level, make eye contact with them, and really listen to what they have to say. Let them know that their voice matters, because it does. And by doing this, they will feel more seen, heard, and valued for who they are. Number 2, regulate your emotions. There's no doubt that children and kids are extremely challenging at times, testing all of the boundaries, pushing all of the buttons. Take a deep breath, take another deep breath, and ground yourself before you react. Learn how to regulate your emotions and come from a place of healthy action instead of imbalanced reaction. Number 3, spend more one-on-one time, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour. Take time each day to connect with each child individually. These moments matter more than you think, and it's in this one-on-one time where that trust and that safety and that emotional connection is built. Number 4, express vulnerability. It's okay to let your kids know that you're human and that you go through things and feel things too. And by being vulnerable, you set the tone and you show the example that it is safe to feel and express their own emotions. Number 5, seek support when you need. If you're having difficulty in processing and navigating your own emotions, don't be afraid to reach out. Whether it's a therapist or a coach, a trusted friend, or a loved one, reaching out for help is a powerful step in showing up for yourself in order to show up for your kids. And remember, emotional availability isn't just this gift that you're giving to your children, but it's about this legacy that you are providing them in order to live by. It is about showing them through your example and your presence what it means to live more authentically, to connect deeply, and to love unconditionally. So I'll leave you with this. What is one thing that you can do today in order to be more emotionally available to your children? And it can be as simple as sitting down with them and asking how their day was, getting on their level, and being truly present and curious about what is going on in their lives. These small steps, they create big transformations and deeper connection. So I truly hope you enjoyed today's video, and I thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this around fatherhood, addiction, personal growth, and transformation. And if there's something that resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I'd love to open up some dialogue and hear your perspective. And if you're on this journey of recovery and fatherhood and you're finding that you need support and guidance, that is what I do. I would love to guide you. Feel free to book a call with me. Check out my mentorship program where I guide fathers through recovery, through the struggle of addiction, into a life of freedom, purpose, and empowerment. And until then, thank you again for watching. Have a beautiful day.